popping in. All right. Oh, El Rio Preserve. Let's go to El Rio Preserve in Marana, Arizona. Everybody. Everybody. Always have to remember when searching for someone, you want to go off trail. Which reminds me, I may be getting Starlink soon. That way I can go up to the mountains and do some searching up there. Bada bing. All right. Are you even able to get in? Oh yeah, someone's in. Hey, Corvette girl. I'm gonna give it a minute here. We're gonna should have some more people in. JLR just gave me a shout out. Get some of the army in here while I'm out looking around. But for you, I'm in a place called El Rio Preserve in Marana, Arizona. It was suggested by quite a few subscribers the other day to check this area out. There's a couple of bodies of water out here as well. All right. Good morning. All right, see a couple more people coming in. Welcome to Nick's channel, Nicholas. Brought to you by JLR, I should say. All right, we got more in. Was it, you're able to comment now? Cool. Sweet. Yeah, Jay's in the house. Jay is also with me helping out with the search, which is super awesome. She's a friend of the family, and oh man, look at this. Wow. This is like a whole fortress in here, man. Interesting. Well, I did come out to this place not thinking it was going to be as active as it is, but it is a pretty active place, so that's why I'm kind of going more off of the trail when searching. Water's a little green. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but looking down in there, it's pretty, a lot of algae and ugh. Not very deep either. I mean, looking out towards the middle, I can see it's almost just like a pond, I guess, what I would call it. I always say lakes are much bigger than ponds. How you guys doing? Doing well. Oh, there's little tadpoles in there. No fishes though, from what Parks and Recreation told me, that there are no fish in this big pool, I'll say. All right, guys. All right, we get some more people going in. Again, I'm out at the El Rio Preserve in Marana, Arizona with my friend Jay. We are honestly looking for clues in regards to Nancy Guthrie. Everybody, welcome to the chat. If you guys have any suggestions, put them out there. I know a lot of people were saying to check out Silver Bell Lake. So Nancy Grace put out a story yesterday about a suspicious vehicle seen on January 31st at 10 a.m. over off of Via Entrada. And Jay and I just went over there to search out that area, and one lady came out and followed us around for a minute and then basically told us she can't be here. I'm like, we're in a wash. She's like, this is private land. I'm like, who says? And she said it's my private land. She was stuttering over her words, and yeah, it didn't make sense to me. So I just got out of there. I didn't want to cause any trouble. And, she was just like, you guys don't belong here. And I'm like, I wouldn't have been here had you guys been acting like this a month ago before Nancy got abducted. I don't know if anybody agrees, but, You know, some of those people over there are like, we don't want you in our neighborhood. Well, someone got into your neighborhood and took a neighbor away. You guys should have kept your eyes out. So it's kind of how I feel about those people that kind of are just really, really rude about that stuff. So here we are at the El Rio Preserve, and right now I think I'm gonna go off track a little bit and just kind of go into this area over here and just start looking. That's one thing we want to probably look for out here is fresh dirt. A lot of the dirt out here is like clay. I mean, you could step on it and it's just like hard as a rock. Unbelievable. Are you still able to comment or? Yeah, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is good. Again, welcome in, welcome in. I just also talked with JLR and told him that same thing that I had gone through over off of Via Entrada. I think my next, after Silver Bay Lake, I think I'm gonna, if I don't get to it today, I want to start looking down by San Javier Mission. Definitely. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for subscribing. I mean, this is, I need your guys' help, man. I honestly think we're gonna be doing this as a community. I don't think it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be an army, you know, trying to help us find this lady, or even just clues. I also heard yesterday that there were some pink and white pajamas found over by Nancy's outside. I don't know, do you guys hear, anybody else in the chat hear about that? Yeah, strange. Pink and white pajamas were found over by Nancy's, and wow, I could probably live in this. This is incredible. You know, I lived in Tucson 40 years. No, you didn't hear about it either? Oh, that's weird. That is weird, because a lady brought it up in 857 Tucson's chat yesterday, and I decided to look it up, and sure enough, yeah, it was on there as someone found something. So like I was saying, I'm going a little off track here just to see, you know, again, this area is a little more active than I expected it to be. So there's a lot of foot traffic out here, and I think off trail is where we need to go, just because I don't think a lot of people would go that way to look for any clues or anything like that. Pretty sure the Parks and Rec's been out here quite a bit too. I mean, I came out here, last time I came out here, that's all that was out here was Parks and Rec guy, and he was just cleaning out some debris in the pond over there, and we gotta find something today though, guys. I really starting to think, yeah, more people get involved, better chances to bring Nancy home. That's exactly right. And I got Jay behind here helping me. She decided to join, and she's probably gonna be joining along with me, you know, probably a few times a week I can get out. I work 12-hour days, 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week. I am married with 4 kids as part of my little introduction. So finding time is tough, but I love my wife, I love my kids. My little one wanted to come out and help today, but she was a little tired this morning, and I'm kind of glad she decided not to, because it's already getting really, really, really hot out here. How is everybody? Welcome into the chat. Any new updates? Again, the newest I've heard is some pajamas were found over by Nancy's house. Pink and white pajamas found by her house. Don't know whose they are or anything. I mean, hopefully they'll take the DNA off of them. And there was also a pair of pants that Jim found last week, was it, I think? Yeah, man. Thank you for your support. We do appreciate it very much. Looks like I got some more people coming in. Very good, very good. As far as the lake goes, all I see is ducks and algae. Ducks and algae. Beautiful little ducks. Man, we were driving in here, and along the road coming in, there was 2 caves. And those 2 caves were, oh man, I wanted to climb up in them so bad, but there is a bunch of no trespassing signs right by them, so I don't think we'll be able to get in there. Yes, yellow hearts, yellow ribbon, yellow hearts, prayers for Nancy. Big. Say a little prayer right now. Heavenly Father, I pray that you keep your hands on the searchers and everyone involved with this Nancy Guthrie case, Father, and I pray that you just guide us in the right direction to help bring her home, Father. Pray for these, your holy name. Amen. A lot of desert out here, guys. A lot of empty areas. Yes, definitely going to practice safety and hydration today, that's for sure. Oh, what is that? Is that a turtle? Nope, that's just a rock. Thought there was a turtle. We have some of the lakes down here. There's a lake called Agua Caliente that has the red-eared sliders in it. Pretty cool. Well, yep, it's I don't know if I told a lot of you, but I started my search on pretty much I want to say day 2 or 3. I was out looking out on the east side of Tucson. That's where I'm from, so that's where I had access. So that's kind of where I was hanging out. And probably about the first 3 weeks, I was searching. Got together with a few people on quads, did some searching. Nothing. We didn't record anything at the time. We weren't thinking of it. And then I don't know. Like the first week, I connected with JLR, which was really cool. I got to be in his stream, and I think I put up my Instagram, and I got a bunch of followers that way. That was fun. So, but yeah, first 3 weeks, I really spent digging on my days off, just for clues and everything. But look at that mountain right there. It's like a lava mountain. Well, all right. I'm gonna try to get some more people in here, guys. Just stand by for a moment. You don't have to leave, because I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer, just looking for clues. Honestly, I think I want to go back down in that way. Let's do that. Oh, I missed your comment. Oh yeah, watch for wildlife. Oh yes. Abuelita. Pantano Wash has a grave dugout and rosary hanging. I can send you pictures from another Arizona restaurant. Oh, is it Pontotoc? Is it the Pontotoc Wash or Pantano Wash? I know the Pantano Wash, but there's also the Pontotoc. Yes, it's going to be very hot today. I'm going to be drinking lots of water and everything. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah. Oh, there's a some type of cement thing over here. Oh yeah, let me, yeah, me and you. All right, Pantano Wash, Pantano. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. So the Pantano Wash kind of runs from the east side down into the southeast side of Tucson. Yeah, that's definitely a good area to search through. Like I said, I went through the Tanque Verde Wash, which is further north from the Pantano Wash. So give me a few minutes here, guys. I'm gonna try to get some more people in here through Damien. So give me just a second, guys. I am back, guys. Just hang tight. I'm gonna kind of go down in this. I am back, guys. Just hang tight. I'm gonna kind of go down in this right now because, yep, it's probably out. Dang mesquite branches. All right, nothing. Oh, get in there so you guys can see. So this is a tunnel a wash tunnel where water runs through. Not seeing anything here. Nothing here. All right. Man, I mean, I still have hope that she's still alive. That's what's important, man. Hope for Nancy. Hope for Nancy. All right, let's see. Pantano wash. Whew. Yes, it is going to be a hot one today. Hot one today, guys. I'm going to walk down through here instead of up on that bike trail because probably not a lot of people walk down through here. Why? Because it doesn't have a trail, really. It does, but it doesn't look occupied a lot. All right. I hope the sound is good, guys. It's kind of one of my first lives going on YouTube, so I appreciate all you guys coming on and joining in and hanging out. I mean, I've kind of mentally drained myself, really praying hard and all that because all right, I should be unmuted now. Can you hear me now? Any sound? Can you guys hear? Hopefully you guys can hear. Can you hear me now? Alright. Can you guys hear me in there? Out there? All over? Wow. Really nice, cool little area to come hang out. No issues with sound. Okay, great. Thank you guys. Thank you. If you do have issues with sound, sometimes you just got to close out the stream and then come back into it. All right. Well, again, we're out here at the El Rio Preserve. That's some fresh wildlife. It looks like some fresh bobcat poop. Watch out for that there. Don't want to step on that. The bobcat predators will trail you around if they smell that. Sorry, I grew up with Steve Irwin. Yeah, gross. Yucky. Well, it's kind of hard, you know, when you get into these swamps. You hope and think. Oh, I hope she is. I hope she is alive. The Biosphere 2, it's 19. Actually, yes, so there's kind of a certain area you can't go on the Biosphere property, but around it, yeah, because I work for AAA battery service, so when I'm up in that area, usually in Saddlebrook, it's been real quiet for work lately, so I actually did take a spin up there around Biosphere, and not much up there. Not much up there. Didn't see anything of notice, but we're at El Rio Preserve, which is off of Coach Line Boulevard, which is kind of out towards Marana, Arizona. And then from here, I'm gonna go south to, all right, thank you for those coordinates. I'm gonna lock them, I'll copy and paste them. We're gonna be heading to Silverbell Lake. I got an email that a member said she's been seeing a white Kia Soul there I can't remember if she said once a week or twice a week. Yeah. Here we go. Wow. Well, it honestly looks like there's a lot of wildlife living in this area. Look at that tree. Holy moly. Wow. Sometimes I was on my search. Gosh, when was it? When I was searching the wash between Orange Grove Road and Skyline up near towards Nancy's last week. I actually started just calling out her name, hoping I'd hear her, you know, respond. Which I think is kind of, I don't know, it's natural for me. I've got kids, so when I go out looking for them, they're outdoors, you know. I holler their name and wait for them to respond. And that's the other thing, too, about my job, man, is it looks like we're not going to be able to get through that way. A lot of the individuals I help with my job are older individuals, and I actually was bending. I actually spent the other day up in the area of Nancy's neighborhood working. I ran about 10, 11 calls, and all those neighbors up there, man, they don't care. Just to get a feel for those neighbors up in that area, just said, I take it you guys know about the Nancy Guthrie case, and they're kind of, some show empathy, and some are just like, yeah, I hope it ends soon, because we just see a bunch of cars that we never really see through here, driving through here. And I try to tell them, it's just probably people looking for her. It's not someone hunting you down. I did say, because we went out to Via Entrada earlier, Nancy Grace said there was a car of interest spotted there January 31st at 10 a.m. and went to go look in a wash over there, and a lady told me, this is private land, you need to go. I'm like, man, this is a wash. And I even showed her, like, there's no trespassing sign, none of that, And she's just like, you don't think, we're trying to keep you guys out of here. And, I just wanted to tell her, well, we wouldn't be here had you been on the prowl like this for people a little over a month ago. I don't know if anybody can agree with that, but yeah, I mean, took a nice little mile walk right now, just kind of looking for things and just starting to get a sweat, which is okay. I'm okay with that right now. There's people out here this is a pretty populated area out here, and I think we're gonna cruise down Silver Bell Lake pretty soon. I'll probably just keep the stream going, keep you guys along for the ride, whoever wants to stay with me. I know a lot of people are tuned into 857 and JLR, He Had a Live, and they're always providing good information. And I think it's kind of the streamers right now that are kind of keeping this whole thing going. Not even, Brian Enton too. I know he did go back home. Everybody needs a little rest and relaxation. So, oh man, very, very shallow pond. So, thank you so much. Yeah. Yep, that's what I almost wanted to tell her that too. Like, what if you were kidnapped? Would you want us just to drop dead and leave your neighborhood? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Do I smell anything? We are at El Rio Preserve, and I only kind of just smell pond water. A minute ago, I smelled some bobcat poop, because, walked by some bobcat poop, it looked like. Hey Sam, how you doing? Welcome everybody to the chat. You guys, thank you so much for following. I'm just kind of, I don't know if you guys know, but Damien 857 is actually, I grew up with him, so he got me in a couple weeks ago. He got me into getting back into my YouTube and starting to post little videos here and there. So I thought that was cool, and I think I'm gonna kind of just be a sidekick to him. We're gonna reach out to each other, when stuff goes down in the city, and we can go out and explore and report things to the community, things people need to see. Most of you, I don't know where everybody's from, but there's probably been a shooting in Tucson every day for the last 5 days. It's getting really pretty bad. I don't know, I would like to see things get better. I get that there's violence everywhere, so yeah, I know, definitely. Yeah, I think, yep, definitely, Sam. It would be awesome for me and Damien to link up and go live together sometimes. I could be on one side of town reporting something, he can be on the other side of town. Yeah, no, I got much love for Damien. I know I remembered him saying in the chat the other day that people, he only gets upset when people slander him, and I sent him a super chat and just told him, yeah, remember that time I slandered you in middle school and you chased me to my house and punched me in the face? Ask my brother Damien. Pretty much, yeah. He grew up with my brother, and pretty much I've known him, or he's known me since I was born, and yeah, vice versa. All right, well, I'm heading back to the vehicle right now. Probably just gonna keep it on live as we go, and I'll need to let my phone cool down a little bit. It is getting hot. Here I am suggesting Damien get a fan, and then the first day I go out, I don't even have a fan. So I'm glad I came out here. It's nice just to get some boots on the ground, like JLR would say, and I got my boots on the ground, literally, and yeah, just hoping that we find her. Yeah, it is. Arizona is beautiful. It's very beautiful. South Carolina, welcome. South Carolina. Anybody I missed, any questions, anything like that, I appreciate everybody joining and averaging about 30 viewers right now. Yeehaw! But I would take 30 viewers for the next however long on my days off to hang out with me and help me search than anything else, you know. Even one viewer would be awesome. I definitely believe that. So, well, yeah, man. Like I said, man, the last time I came out here, there was it was on a Tuesday, I think, actually, and there was nobody out here. And now, I mean, we showed up and there was like 30 people here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How you guys doing? Good, good. We will see what we find at Silverbelt Lake. Silverbelt Lake. And if anybody doesn't know, Silverbelt Lake is actually located to our local dog shelter where you know, the homeless dogs or dogs up for adoption go. I think actually Damien's put on a few videos about the PAC, Pima Animal Control or Control Center, something like that. Yeah, so he might have. I'm not too sure. Man, that guy had a wild day yesterday, man. He spent time with everybody while he was up in Nancy's, and then got coverage on a call at the mall where there was a shooting. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Also, if I'm talking too much, just let me know. Ludi, welcome in, Ludi, from Georgia. How's the humidity there, Looney? We're already hot. Ugh. Yeah. And it doesn't look like, I think the cool down will be about 10 degrees. That's about it. I don't see it getting below 90 over the next few weeks, honestly. It sucks. I think I could see about 10 days out, and it just doesn't look like it's going to be getting back into the 80s at all. It'll probably stay in the 90s, and then that'll be it. All right, well, we've done our exploring here at El Rio Preserve. Getting ready to get in the car. I'm going to keep it live. I don't know if you guys want to just check out. I'll try to point out certain things while we're driving around, and I'm going to head over to Silverbell Lake now. Which is, it's good. That's a pretty populated area too, but should be able to go to some off-trail sites in that area and kind of see just what we have going on. Man, thank you guys for the likes too. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got here. I used to go live in Mesa. We didn't get much of a winter. Yeah, no, not too much of a winter. I actually spent, hang in there with the viewers. Will come. We care about Nancy. Oh, thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Yeah, like I said, man, just a couple viewers are great. like I said, it's gonna take everyone, you know, everyone just kind of pinpointing directions and maybe catching something on the camera that we don't see. There's got to be clues. You know, I don't know. The Pima County Sheriff says they've searched the whole area on foot by air, 5 mile radius of Nancy's house. So I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. All right, about 3 years. Wow, yeah. I worked up at Ski Valley, Mount Lemon Ski Valley, for about 10 years. I was a operations manager at the ski area, and man, we got snow from like 2020 until 2023, I think was our last season. Then 24, 25, and 25, 26, they didn't open. I don't work up there anymore. It's kind of weird. After I left, they didn't open. It's kind of strange. I'm wondering if I should go work back up there because I do love skiing. Oh, here we go. Getting in the truck. Give me just a second, guys. What did I do there? What did I do there? There. All right. Mr. Honey. Mr. Honey's here. It must have something to do with bees or something. All right, so here we go. Oh, I gotta turn my phone. Well, now I gotta figure out. Oh, hang tight there, guys. Well, that's not a very good view. I gotta figure out how to change that. Well, let me get the car started so it can get cooled off here. Vroom, vroom. All right, here we go. We got plenty of water, I hope. Might have to stop and get some more fluid soon. All right. Plug in. Plug in. Give me just a second, guys. All right. Well, I gotta figure out where to put my phone. I don't want to leave it. I should be able to. Give me just a second, guys. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Now, I gotta get some directions real quick to get that. All right. There we go. There I am. All right. There we go. There I am. Three. Now we're getting down here. All right, guys. Off-road drive. I'm trying to get my phone to be up higher so you guys can see the view. It won't let me rotate it the other way. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Give me just a second here. See if I can rotate it. That way you guys have a better view of what's going on right through this week. All right. Lighting. That was real good. Alright. What? Hey! Alright, now you guys can take a little drive with us. Here we go to Silver Bell Lake. You guys can still hear me, right? Hopefully. You're alright. I was probably hearing you feedback.
On my hair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you do. On my hair, the AP glasses.
Oh, yeah. I have to eat on a little bit. It's hot. Come alive. Good old summertime. Turn left on Neighbors. Alright, guys. Here we go. Beautiful Marina, Arizona. Coming up this mountain right here. I know, just up ahead, I'll try to get you guys a view of those 2K. Pretty, pretty cool. Wow. That corner.
A little bit.
You know, another thing too, I got you guys in here. One thing I've been doing too is trying to scope out cars that have been sitting for a while in areas. So I know the first week I went through a couple of apartments off of River Road. Just drove through them and tried to, keep an eye out for certain cars, just to see. One thing 857 brought up to me is, they could have just, jumped a car and dropped it off and left her in it. Hopefully not. The hope is that she's still alive. Oh, look at this. The bike's still here on the side of the road. Hope whoever's in there is okay. Whoever's biking it belongs to. Alright, off to Silver Bell Lake. I got some time.
Wait, what?
We're going to go left on that freeway. Sorry about that, guys. Those of you that are still here, I know it's car ride. Off and hunt. Find out what kids watch, what area, crossroads. Great. I know. Sometimes I think if a marker found in a wash or something like it, you think that maybe a homeless person's dog died right there, so that's where they they buried their dog or whatever. I think DGL a couple of weeks ago, he came up on a grave site, dug it up, and that's what it ended up being, a dog or something. So who knows? Who knows? Here we go. All right. Yeah, seems like I got a green arrow. All right. Now I'm glad my daughter didn't come out with us today. She would have probably already been dying of thirst, heat stroke, and all that by now. Not a good weather to bring your kids out in. She is really set on helping find Nancy, so I just told her, pray, 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 little one. She's really good with praying, so I just told her to pray for Nancy. Her pound. That is what needs to happen, guys. Right now we're going to Twin Peaks. I will be back when we get to Silver Bell Lake. Thank you guys for joining in. Appreciate it.